Hi everyone, welcome to part one of this 10-part series on self-esteem. In this series, we're going to break down what self-esteem really is, how it's shaped by our past, and most importantly, how to build and sustain deep, lasting self-worth no matter what. We'll be covering everything from handling criticism and rejection, to setting boundaries, overcoming self-doubt, and trusting your inner voice, so that by the end of this series, you'll have the tools to feel truly secure in yourself. And today we're starting with the foundation. What is self-esteem really? Is it confidence? Is it feeling good about yourself? Or is it something deeper? By the end of this video, you'll have a clear definition of self-esteem, a quick self-reflection exercise, and some powerful questions to answer in the comments below. I like the definition given by Pia Melody, as she says, self-esteem is the internal awareness of one's own preciousness in the midst of one's own humanity. Precious, meaning you are of value, and humanity being the perfectly imperfect state we humans find ourselves in. Another way to think about it is that you're important and you matter as you are. That means self-esteem isn't about being successful, smart, beautiful, or being liked by others. It's about knowing deep down that you matter, simply because you exist. I also like John Bradshaw's idea on this. It's the feeling you get when you know someone delights in your presence. Not because you did anything worthy of praise, the person simply delights in your existence in that moment. Now that's a feeling that penetrates deep and makes us know we're valued. Think about this. When you were born, did you have to earn your worth? Were some babies born more valuable than others? Of course not. Every human comes into the world with equal worth. But somewhere along the way, we forget that. We start believing that our worth depends on achievements, appearance, or approval. And that's where things go wrong. We start judging ourselves based on things that don't actually define our worth. Things like grades, social status, money, or even how other people treat us. But here's the truth. Your worth is already there. It doesn't need to be earned. You'll know you're connected to it when you do things that tell yourself and the world around you that you matter and you're important. Think about these examples. You tell a friend, I can't take calls after 9 p.m. because I need to unwind. By enforcing this boundary, you show yourself and others that your well-being matters. You're not asking for permission, you're stating what you need. You book a therapy session, like say it's Skyline Psychology. Sign up for a class or take a solo trip because you're worth the investment. This signals to yourself and the world that your growth, healing, and happiness are priorities. Every time you make choices that honor your needs, time, voice, and well-being, you send a clear message to yourself and the world that I matter and I'm important. Is there a theme? Are you noticing a theme going on? Let's try something together. If you can, grab a notebook or just think about your answers. Think about someone you truly love or admire. It could be a close friend, family member, or even a pet. What makes them valuable to you? Maybe they're kind, funny, reliable. They make you feel safe. Or maybe they inspire you, support you, or just feel like home. Now ask yourself this. If they suddenly lost those qualities, if they weren't kind or strong or supportive, would they stop being valuable as a human being? Probably not, right? You might feel hurt or disappointed, but deep down, they wouldn't lose their worth as a person. And the same is true for you. Your kindness, intelligence, or achievements might make you appreciated, but they don't define your worth. You matter not because of what you do, but because you exist. So let's now look at what self-esteem is not. Firstly, it's not self-confidence. Confidence is about what you can do and how well you can do it. You can be confident at tying your shoelaces, but that doesn't say anything about your self-worth. Self-esteem is about knowing you matter no matter how well you can tie your shoes. Self-esteem is not about being better than others. People with healthy self-esteem don't need to put others down to feel good, nor do they need to see themselves in comparison to others. Self-esteem is not just positive thinking either. It's a deep internal knowing, not just looking in the mirror and saying, damn, I'm awesome. We're not faking it or making things up. We know we're important and matter as we are. Now tell me, when do you feel most connected to your self-worth? What's one thing you admire about yourself that isn't tied to achievements? What's a self-esteem myth you used to believe? Let me know in the comments. I look forward to reading your responses. This is just the beginning of our self-esteem series. In the next video, we'll break down how culture, trauma, and childhood shape our self-esteem and what we can do about it. So if you found this helpful, hit that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss the next ones in the series.